Why gamers are going to be the new rich. Over the entire course of time, various gatherings got to conclude how the world will function. During the 60s, they were the designers. During the 90s, they were the coders who utilized the new innovation to fabricate another economy. Contemplate that. Of course, as new innovation becomes standard, an alternate kind of economy shows up not too far. What's more, there's one specific gathering who as of now impeccably figure out how this new economy functions. Furthermore, that gathering are the gamers. Gamification. In each occupation that should be finished, there is a component of fun. Mary Poppins took care of business. When something is amusing to do, it doesn't feel like work. That is the reason you can play video games for 20 hours in a row with no issue at all. Cylinder work, hard work can't be a computer game. In each occupation that should be finished, there is a component of fun. Mary Poppins took care of business. When something is amusing to do, it doesn't feel like work. That is the reason you can play video games for 20 hours in a row with no issue at all. Hard work can't be a computer game as well. That would make most positions far more charming. Be that as it may, throughout the long term, individuals saw how drawing in gaming is, and they began to carry out components from gaming in their own ventures through a cycle called gamification. Have you seen banking applications getting fancier recently? More beautiful, fascinating prizes, focuses, constant following. Some nearly feel like money games. This isn't a planned pattern, it's gamification. Occurring in the financial framework, gamification is the most common way of applying game plan components into non-game conditions. Each industry on earth will ultimately go through gamification interaction. Perhaps one of the best mission McDonald's could possibly do was their restraining infrastructure organization. Gather road names from purchasing their items and match them to win prizes. Truth be told, it was effective. It was so effective that it spread into a crazy extortion embarrassment of some sort, with the representatives taking road names and selling them under the table. However, that is another story. One of the best language learning applications, Team Dialect, gives you experience focuses each time you practice. However, in the event that gamification has been a thing for some point now, for what reason is it unexpectedly turning out to be truly significant? Indeed, 2 or 3 things are going on this moment. 1. 20 to 30-year-olds. The age grew up with the current innovation. Computer games and virtual entertainment are important for their day-to-day routines, and they are utilized to quick access, moment delight, and high commitment. 2. Interconnectivity. There are 7 billion individuals in the world, 6 billion of them have cell phones. Sufficiently entertaining, a larger number of individuals approach innovation than to banking. Furthermore, 3. The gaming is exploding. The entire plan of action of computer games is to be pleasant and fulfilling, so you continue to play. The gaming business is greater than the film and music industry consolidated. So why is gaming so significant here? The industry succeeds at an exceptionally key thing, something that each and every other industry is falling flat at. Gaming succeeds at commitment. They're intended to make all the difference for you, to remain in the know, to play around, and to make another turn. They are testing, fulfilling, and offer a feeling of progress. As you are watching this video, there are endless administrators and chiefs caught in the gathering, scratching their heads, attempting to sort out some way to help commitment with their organization, with their representatives, clients, and clients. The metaverse economy. At the point when Nike sent off their running application, it accompanied gamification components like identifications, focuses, and a movement framework. Sprinters could keep tabs on the development and procure feature rewards. All great up to this point. However, consider the possibility of the Nike accomplishes something insane like tokenizing those prizes. Imagine a scenario where for running a 5K, suppose you get 5 Nike coins. which you can later use for limits in their stores or even to purchase full items. Or on the other hand, perhaps you could purchase NFPs, similar to the new virtual Jordan ones with those coins. Or on the other hand, what about this? You could sell those focuses available for genuine cash. This is the means by which the new economy comes to fruition. Envision sprinters cultivating coins the same way there are gold ranchers in the realm of Warcraft. This is essentially how the metaverse functions. This present reality and the virtual world meet up. Gamification and blockchain makes commitment monetizable for everybody. The truth isn't so far from here on out. We'd express we are around 5 to decade from stuff like this being exceptionally normal in essentially every field. Gamification in education. Envision another business college is made where, to graduate, you want to play a game. Suppose this school has its own commercial center mimics the principles of this present reality, and it additionally has its own cash. Your responsibility is to make a virtual organization. Draw in with different understudies, make virtual label and products, and be dynamic in the game's commercial center utilizing in the game cash. Assuming your organization becomes beneficial, you graduate. How does that contrast with the enduring innumerable classes with an exhausting teacher presenting books from the 90s? Gamification is now being used in schooling. Take for instance the pair language application we are referenced before. Gamification in finance. One, the off chance that there's anything individuals don't confide in, it's banks. They are ruthless in nature and basically obsolete. Banks truly battle to get individuals to utilize their items. However, one thing that demonstrated to work is gamification. The majority of them began to utilize an essential model which focuses less of competitors and identifications. Yet they saw extraordinary outcomes. Gamifications outflanked some other framework they attempted to do. What's more, since banks are likewise under danger from decentralized finance, they'll presumably be among the principal ventures to fold down on gamification to get up speed. So all of this appears to be fun and interesting. But how do gamers fit into the story? They, are local to this space, enjoy the benefit of extraordinary timing. The age who grew up playing computer games is presently arriving at development. They comprehend what makes something charming and fulfilling, what movement framework works and what doesn't, and what playing the meta minds, etc. In the event that you investigate the gaming business, not the engineers say what game is great or not. The people group gives input. It's the one saying, hello, this sucks, it doesn't work, transform it. They have the best comprehension of the space since they have been dynamic in it since they were youthful. Furthermore, the present moment, they are in the best situation to make an interpretation of this information into true worth. The interest of gaming experience will soar before long. The people who comprehend how to apply gamifications to various businesses will shape the new economy. Also, truth be told, we are really right off the bat here.